A happy Founders Day to everyone.
Wait, what's it? Okay, fine. That now is good. This is okay. Yeah, fine. Just stabilize the camera, then fine. Good. So then it's keep a selfie. So 50, 55 is. Sure, okay, fine, fine. First minute. First minute.
Recording in progress.
Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskar.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe I can count these to stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I invite you all to please clear the aisle for our beloved chairman?
Stand
Please join me in giving the warmest of welcomes to our healthcare champion. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our beloved chairman, Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy.
It's just who wants it most. It's just a life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm to make a way for me to stand up and say, champion. For the champion, stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. And I follow you, follow you, step back, follow you, follow you, stand up. The champions for the champions stand up. To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe I can count these a step up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for champions, the champions.
Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskar, Namaste, good morning, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to all of you gathered here today on behalf of the Apollo family members. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all as we celebrate yet another Founders Day right here. May I please invite everyone who's still gathered in the aisle to please be seated. To all of our units who are joining us online, your presence means the world to us. Thank you once again for making the time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you all here today for the joyous celebration of our beloved chairman's birthday. Today, we gather here to honor a remarkable individual whose tireless efforts in the course of his lifetime have left an indelible mark on the healthcare community, not just in the country, but in the entire globe. Today, we celebrate a milestone that underscores his enduring legacy. My name is Sahitya Jagannathan. It is my absolute pleasure and privilege to be back here with what I like to refer to as my Apollo family. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all gathered here today to celebrate an extraordinary human being who started with a dream that was not so small. He had incredible ambition. More importantly, he had the audacity to believe that that ambition and that dream could be a reality. And then he worked tirelessly day and night, put together a remarkable team that is the extended Apollo family, that is each and every one of you who's gathered here today, and of course, all of you who've joined us online. This vision would not be possible without your tireless efforts day in and day out, and for that, we salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved chairman is a true trailblazer in the field of healthcare. He's consistently demonstrated innovative thinking, unwavering commitment, tireless dedication, and more importantly, a passion for touching and enhancing a million lives. To begin this morning on a spiritual note, we invite you all to connect with the divine within you. You've all been here after what could possibly be a hectic morning. So pause for a second, take a deep breath. As you exhale, feel the stress, feel everything that was hectic this morning leave your body. With your next breath, remember that you're here as a collective. Feel that energy, feel the power that is the Apollo family that each and every one of you are a part of. And now that you're ready to connect with the spiritual divine being, may I please welcome Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, Senior Consultant OBGYN from Apollo Women's Hospital, to present the invocation song. Feel free to put your hands together and give her a warm welcome.
Namaste. गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमट्टाय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे क्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसराधाध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डकण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमट्टाय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Happy Founders Day to one and all. Thanks, dear.
Thank you, Dr. Meenakshi. Thank you so very much. For those of you who've joined us from abroad, just to introduce to you, that was an ode to Lord Ganesha, who's also known as the Vignaharta, or the remover of all obstacles, paving the way for success. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the lamp lighting ceremony. May I please invite our beloved Chairman, Mrs. Chairman, and all of you to please step forward. May I also invite the next generation over there, if I can convince you all to step forward. Mr. Harshad Reddy, Mr. Karthik Reddy, may I invite you all to step forward for the lamp lighting, please. May I also invite senior doctors to please join in for the lamp lighting ceremony. This is the lamp of hope, the lamp of healing. Miss Sinduri Reddy, may I please convince you to join us for the lamp lighting ceremony? May I now invite you all to step to the middle for the cake cutting ceremony? Maybe for this we can get Now that we've begun our Founders Day celebration on a sweet note with the cake cutting ceremony, it's now time for the much awaited rendition of the Apollo anthem by the nursing students. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can direct all of your attention to the right of the stage.
Geeta, Sinduri, then I see Karthik, I see Harsha, then I'm like, it just, I won't have the time to individually welcome each one of you. But I would say Dr. Madhu Sashidhar is on my list. And the rest of the senior management, middle management, junior management, doctors, senior doctors, junior doctors, nurses, and all the staff of Apollo Hospital that's congregated here. A warm welcome to all of you. Good health gives us happiness, and happiness is synonymous with physical and mental well being, which resonates with our theme for this year, health and happiness. Apollo Hospitals for over 40 years has been spreading the spirit of health and happiness by taking care of its patients medically. And for many years now, Apollo has offered its staff, who are the real ambassadors, annual health checkups, adequate health insurance, a balanced in house diet, as well as consultations, concessions in diagnostics, and medications. Beyond physical health, Polo spreads happiness in the community by connecting with old age homes, orphanages, schools, and colleges to commemorate Founders Day. Shine, our school health initiative, offers health services and education across the city. Now, 15, 16 years ago, I stood in front of chairman in a common forum like this, and I requested, along with some of my very earnest colleagues, to open Children's Hospital for us. So we were birthed 15 years ago, and today Apollo Children's Hospital Chennai is our flagship standalone multi-speciality children's hospital. Thanks to you, Sundari. Uh, Birth 15 years ago, we hope to grow this hospital across multiple cities in India, furthering our passion for pediatric services from Apollo. I hope Hyderabad is next in line, so we are hoping. Right. So we are hoping to do that next, sir. I also have another request. I know I won't get this opportunity, so I have to utilize another few seconds to do this. I need Apollo Children's Hospital to grow and extend itself. I always say it's pseudopodia cross Apollo India. So um, that's an amoebic. So I would like Apollo Children's Hospital, which is now, as we all know, less than 100 beds, to increase to 200 beds in the coming years. And also to have a child developmental center, which is going to be unique, a standalone for the needy children in this city and state. That is for children with special needs, sir. That's something I've been conversing with Harshad, and I hope to put that into being in my before I retire from this place. Thank you very much. I also have to one last thing is to say that I've been with Apollo for the last 20 years, and I had amazing time working with wonderful leadership, management, colleagues, and staff. Thank you very much. And today, to reinforce the theme of health and happiness and to ensure that it is communicated across Apollo and beyond, I'm honored to unveil the theme of the year 2025. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Dr. Meena, thank you for that warm welcome. I also absolutely love the power of manifestation right here, putting it out in the universe, and of course, to all of them, of everything that you want to manifest. To most people, they show up with the script, they see all of them, then they get inspired. So, thank you for that very impassioned welcome to everybody over here. So, up next for you, we're all familiar with the latest budget, which is Budget 2025. And what we wanted to highlight to all of you is that with Budget 2025, it serves as a visionary launchpad for Heal in India initiative, creating the roadmap to establishing India as a global destination for advanced healthcare and medical innovation. 2 years ago, when our beloved Chairman and Mrs. Chairman and the family met the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, they made a plea for this Heal in India initiative, and that has come to fruition. So we have a video here for you where our Chairman thanks the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and his government for keeping up their promises and providing affordable and superior healthcare for all. Can we take a look at the video, please?
As we look at the Union Budget 25-26, it's heartening to see government's strong commitment to healthcare. From the 70s, when the struggle with scarce medical infrastructure, today, when India is a global leader in healthcare, the transformation has been remarkable. The budget takes forward the journey of progress to ensuring that India not only meets health needs of its people, but also serves the world. This budget strengthens India's position as a global healthcare provider. I had the privilege of presenting two key recommendations to our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Modi ji, making India the global healthcare destination and addressing the global shortfall of healthcare professionals. Both these ideas have been realized through the Heal in India, Heal by India initiative with strong government backing. India is set to become the preferred medical destination for international patients thanks to the streamlined visa processes, improved hospital infrastructure, and private sector partnership. At the same time, that India is also addressing for of the healthcare profession, training and deploying more doctors, nurses, and paramedics abroad. This will ensure that Indian expertise supports healthcare systems worldwide while creating the new opportunities for our skilled professionals, doctors, nurses, paramedics, technologists, so all of them. A significant step forward for future healthcare readiness is the expansion of our medical education. For the next 5 years, 75,000 additional medical seats will be created, along with more new medical colleges and centers of excellence for all of the healthcare supporting staff. And the centers of excellence in AI-driven healthcare system. This will ensure that India continues to provide skilled doctors, nurses, paramedics who can serve both India and the world. Also, it's wonderful that the growing burden of non-communicable diseases like oncology, heart attack, stroke, all of these there. But most important is the increasing burden of cancer, particularly addressed by establishment of 200 daycare centers in the district hospital to bring specialized treatment closer to the people, improving early diagnosis and better patient outcomes. Essential medicine for rare diseases, cancer, and chronic conditions will now be exempt from customs duty. The critical step will lower the cost of life-saving treatment and benefit thousands of patients across the country. The focus for artificial intelligence and digital healthcare is a defining moment for India's healthcare future. The National Centers of Excellence will drive innovation and diagnostic, treatment and research, allowing India to develop cutting-edge solutions for the improved patient care. This budget is a milestone in India's healthcare journey. From a country that once faced challenges in providing basic medical care, we have now evolved into a nation that offers world-class treatment to millions. With the synergy of Heal in India, Heal by India, and innovation-driven care, we are shaping the future where India's healthcare system sets new global benchmarks. The government has also shown bold leadership in recognizing healthcare as a pillar of national growth. Now it is our collective effort responsibility to build on the momentum, embracing technology, strengthening and medical education, ensuring healthcare reaches every individual who needs it, not just healing its own people. It is now healing the world. This is not just a budget for the year ahead. It's a launchpad for India's healthcare system to emerge as a global leader. The synergy of initiatives like the Heal in India, Heal by India, and global workforce innovations driven care will redefine how India delivers healthcare and sets benchmarks for the world.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much for championing the cause of Indian healthcare. And of course, I love the fact that any given opportunity, there's a new benchmark that's set. It's a new reason for all of us to level up, grow, and do a little bit more than what we're already doing. Chairman, the entire team together wanted to surprise you for your birthday. So there's a special surprise that they put together for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day for everyone gathered here because, of course, we celebrate the birthday of a visionary leader who's right here with us. So as a heartfelt tribute, the team has put together something truly unique. How technology has always been at the heart of Apollo's journey. So today we embrace it in a truly remarkable way. Through the power of AI, we have created this special video as a dedication to our beloved chairman. So take a look. This one's for you.
Father's hope, ink drawn sent across the sea. No command of pull, a quiet gravity. A Greek god awaited him back home, the land that kept losing its sons and daughters. Temple of steel and spirit of second chances, not gold, no fleeting praise, but for the lives its touch could. What it meant to heal, a home of hope for all to see. Accessibility, three keystones, one promise. Every corridor where life is restored, its name beats quiet beneath the rhythm of romance. Lord God, still is in his house of healing. The hand steady on the pulse of tomorrow. Wish you would be as boundless as a vision. The year is steadfast as your legacy. And so
Sir, on behalf of everyone who's gathered here today, joining us online, the entire Apollo family, happy birthday to you, sir. I'd now like to request Dr. Srinivasan Parmasivam, Senior Consultant Neurosurgery, Apollo Hospitals, to please speak to us on the prevention of stroke. Welcome, Doctor.
Namaste, Chairman. Good morning, everyone. It gives me, oh, okay, sure. Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to be here amongst you to wish each one of you a happy Founders Day and happy birthday to our dear Chairman. Have a blessed, happy, and a wonderful year ahead. As we all know, the theme of the year is good health leads to happiness. Yes, stroke is one disease where you can prevent it. About 80% of the strokes that we see today are preventable strokes. And if you take care of yourself and your health, you'll be able to prevent it. I'm going to give you or tell you certain tips to see how you can maintain the mental health and prevent strokes. This is just going to be the old wine in a new bottle. Obviously, these are known facts, but we need to reiterate again and again just to make sure it is made a habit in our everyday life and we prevent stroke. Obviously, the most important thing is to have a good workout in the day. Take about 30-40 minutes of the day to yourself. Make sure that you do a good physical workout. When you do a physical workout, your circulation improves, your endorphins in the brain get secreted, and it keeps your brain active through the day. That's extremely important as a first step. Watch your diet. Make sure you cut down on your carbs. Make sure you add a lot of greens. Make sure you make your food more colorful. Add lots of nuts. The omega-3 fatty acid is extremely important for the brain health. And going ahead with it, you have to cut down on certain habits. Make sure that smoking is one habit that is not useful for anything. And we have to make sure that we quit smoking if you smoke. And if you don't smoke, make sure that you advise others to quit smoking. Cut down on your alcohol habits as well. More importantly, beyond this is to stimulate your brain. Make sure your brain is stimulated. You solve problems, you solve crossword puzzles, Sudoku, keep your brain stimulated. And apart from keeping yourself stimulated, make sure you keep your work environment stress-free and you stimulate others as well. The most important mantra that we need to follow is never say no. When somebody is reaching out to you for something, see how you can solve the problem. See how you can get them to the next level. With that way, you have the positive attitude both towards you as well as towards others. That takes you a long way in keeping your mental health good as well as giving you that positive energy, as our chairman always says that we need it. Active and going, and it also helps in preventing stroke. So going forward, I wish each one of you a good, positive, healthy, and happy life. Thank you all for this opportunity and happy birthday, Chairman.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so very much. We also want to take this opportunity to recognize some lovely people who've joined us here from Common Spirit, one of USA's largest healthcare systems. I believe we have Wendy Kaser, Dana Ringer, Liz Powell, Eric and Leah Augustin, who are here with us. Thank you so very much for joining us here. Wherever you are, can I request you to just stand up so we can give you a warm welcome? We're truly thrilled for this partnership with regard to IT technology and global workforce. Thank you for partnering with us. We look forward to this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to witness a groundbreaking innovation developed in collaboration with Microsoft. This cutting edge AI technology is set to transform healthcare as we know it, designed to enhance diagnostics and streamline hospital operations. It plays a key role in realizing our chairman's Hospital of the Future vision. Stay tuned as we unveil a revolutionary step towards the AI led healthcare transformation. Please join me in giving the warmest of welcome to Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, JMD, and Dr. Madhu Sashidhar, President and CEO of Apollo Hospitals. Before I invite them on stage, can we have the video first?
It's here. It's not an idea, it's a reality. A few months ago, we asked our doctors a very simple question. What's the most challenging aspect of delivering care?
Collecting information is one thing. Manually summarize it, it takes a lot of time.
I end up spending so much time going through reports and trying to verify them.
Like the reports, their previous treatment, their previous surgery, and the recovery.
I think it gets very difficult to spend time meaningfully interacting with the patient.
This is the time I want to spend with my patient instead.
If I just had seamless access to all my patient data, I would save so much time. I would be way quicker in my decision making process. Then I could focus on making them feel better and nothing else.
We took their feedback and innovated a solution. Introducing Clinicians AI Assistant, a powerful app to elevate how care is delivered. No more digging through endless data. No more wasted time. It puts information where it belongs, at your fingertips. It's not just about speed. It's about sharper decisions, better outcomes, and more time where it matters, with your patients. Let's take a look. Highlighted patient profiles are AI-enabled for this demo. Let's select the patient undergoing chemotherapy visiting for a follow-up. The AI focuses only on this case for precision. Tap the AI button to pick a prompt, explore options, or type a custom query. The doctor asks about medical history. Voice input is transcribed for review. The AI delivers a clear, chronological patient summary with clickable details. Ask about tumor pathology or the latest PT-CT, and the AI extracts key insights with report links. Biomarkers and HbA1c trends appear as charts for easy review. Ordering tests or scheduling chemo is seamless. The AI clarifies, confirms, and generates order IDs. Smarter workflows and better care, powered by AI. Select a cardiology patient for review. The doctor activates the AI for tailored assistance. Choose a prompt, explore more options, or type a custom query. The doctor requests a medical history summary. The AI delivers a clear, chronological summary with clickable details. The doctor asks about cardiovascular family history. The AI retrieves relevant notes as is. The doctor checks the latest lab reports. The AI highlights abnormal values, ideal ranges, and links to full reports. Smarter follow-ups, better insights, powered by AI. Clinicians AI Assistant can help many such cardiologists heal hearts, oncologists conquer cancer, and it empowers every doctor to deliver seamless care, built exclusively with Microsoft. So you can care smarter, care faster, and care better.
Morning, everybody. Namaste. We are at the place where everything about Apollo began, and therefore it's special. We are here on the day where our chairman was born, and therefore anything we begin today is so special. It has potential, it has inspiration, it has hope, it has passion, and it has the capability to heal. And that's why I'm very happy on behalf of the entire Apollo IT team, Madhu and Microsoft, and Satya Nadella himself is overseeing this project. We're very happy to bring this forward. So the Clinicians app is ready in the synthetic data form. All of you can start beginning to use it. Over the next few months, the entire Microsoft project will be unveiled to you. And as exactly as was showcased, you can pull up your records, you can view, you can summarize, you can compare, you can chart. This is your AI. So you heard of Sam Altman, you've seen ChatGPT work on your phone. This is your personal ChatGPT brought to you at the price of DeepSeek. So it's coming and much cheaper. So this is the power of Indian innovation, and most importantly, it's the power of Apollo and the passion of Apollo. And we bring it to you today because nothing we can do is enough to give chairman on his birthday. He has given so much to the world, so let's give him a big hand. And I just want to say this is not just about the app or the technology or the AI that's brought to you. It's about the power of fulfilling his dream of us being able to serve patients better. So, this is about patient care. And the second dream of his was always empower the Indian doctor because he's fantastic. So, this is to empower our clinicians, this is to serve our patients better, and this is to fulfill and live up to the capability of Indians all over the world and bring uh, international patients who need us here and let them come here and say, we received world class. That's the journey. I'm really happy that we're able to do this. And I just want to say that this is just one step. I know that every single one of you are doing so many things. Few get an opportunity to come here and speak on behalf of all of you. And every step that you do every day, every amazing surgery, every time you innovate, every time you do the miraculous treatments, whether it's in the cath lab or the theater or in the ICUs, from ECMO to Impala to assist device, you're doing it all. And you're doing it because you have a shared vision with someone, with this individual who said, let's keep a billion hearts beating, let's touch a billion lives. That's what we're here for. Today is the day to rededicate ourselves to this purpose, to this commitment, and to enjoy what we're doing because the purpose and the mission is special, and all of you are truly special. So, all the best and a very, very happy Founders Day to everyone. Namaste. Uh, Dr. Madhu, I'm really happy that we have a technologist, doctor, and CEO all rolled in one. So Madhu has the responsibility and the passion to really roll this out and make this happen. Madhu, over to you.
Thank you, Miss Sangeeta. I actually didn't prepare a speech. And definitely not as eloquent as you are. But just sitting back there, I was reflecting. Imagine what you're seeing today: a partnership with Microsoft in Seattle on IT technology, a partnership with our colleagues in the UK on global workforce development and education. Recently, Ms. Sangeeta signed an agreement with an entity in Indonesia to bring healthcare to them. Seattle to Indonesia and all the countries in between. Education, healthcare technology, clinical care. Chairman, that is your vision. That is what this brand is doing. That is what your brand is doing. You should be incredibly proud. Thank you all. Thank you, sir, for making it happen.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so very much. I'd now like to invite the CEO of Apollo Knowledge, Mr. Sivaramakrishnan Venkateshwaran, to talk about the global workforce development and the new initiatives for doctors.
Morning, everyone, and happy birthday, Chairman. All of you have heard about Heal by India, and this was pushed personally by the Chairman in a letter to the Prime Minister almost to the day 3 years ago in February 2022. The government, under the Heal by India, has taken strong steps to ensure that healthcare professionals across the country are trained to one standard in clinical excellence, in soft skills and communication, and to enable them to be mobile while we're not depleting India's own healthcare workforce. As part of this initiative, we championed global workforce development. Global workforce development operates under a simple principle across Apollo of earn, learn, excel, and return. This is a dividend multiplier for all stakeholders, the learner, the home ecosystem, and the host ecosystem. We've gained professionally. A lot of the clinicians here are actually worked in the NHS and have returned to Apollo. So while they served the global patient community, they have come back to bring clinical excellence into Apollo. As part of this initiative, we launched the Finishing School in Nursing Excellence 2 years ago, where we trained nurses across the Apollo ecosystem. We recruited over 2,000 nurses and trained just under 1,000 of them on the job. Going a step further to disrupt the recruit, deploy, and train model to recruit, train, and then deploy, we have launched Nursing Edge across nursing institutions, where over the 4-year curriculum, our nurses are taught to be job ready when they enter the ecosystem. They also attain qualification in their final semester to qualify for the NHS, write NCLEX exams for the US, and language tests. We are currently doing English language to prepare them for the OET exam and German, among other languages. Today, we've taken a step further to launch this program for clinicians. We are very happy to announce the 2+2 postgraduate Indo-UK residency fellowship program. The 2+2 entails MBBS doctors working in Apollo hospitals for 2 years, where they not only attain clinical excellence and experience, but they are also prepared by our partners, the Bapio Training Academy, to get through their first Part A of MRCP, MRCS, all of the Royal College exams. They then leave for the UK, where they're employed in the NHS. And we're very proud to have Richard Mitchell, University Hospitals Leicester, who's one of the first partners to take clinical attachment for these doctors. And we've partnered with University of Leicester. While they work in the NHS, they will also complete a postgraduate program in clinical research, education, or healthcare management. So across the 4 years, they spend 2 years in Apollo and 2 years in the UK. They work and they learn. And hopefully one day they will return to the Indian ecosystem. It's my great pleasure to invite Karthik Reddy to launch the 2+2 program and chairman to come to the stage with Parag Singhal. Dr. Parag Singhal is the CEO of Bapio Training Academy. We are very honored to sign this agreement today and launch this program.
I just wanted to share with you why the global workforce is such an important part of our initiatives now. One day, Chairman was talking to one of his nurses, and he found out that she had paid over ₹1,00,000 to a broker or an agent who finally did not do her international placement. And he said, we should do this for them because this is what they aspire. So, as every business or every service line in Apollo is born from Chairman's connect with humanity and with people. So, Chairman, please.
May I please welcome Professor Parag in senior cabinet from the stage, along with Mr. Patrick Reddy, exchange the views. I can have you join this photo of what? Thank you so very much. May I please invite the chairman to remain seated on the stage? I'd now like to request Her Excellency Salima Hall to please say a few words about the collaboration.
Thank you very much for having me here today. It's wonderful to be here to celebrate Founders Day with all of you and to be able to wish you a very happy birthday, Chairman. I'm very pleased to mark the partnership between Bapio Training Academy, the University of Leicester, and Apollo Knowledge Resources. This partnership will contribute to the ongoing development of Indian clinicians, training them to UK expertise and promoting UK healthcare standards in India. The Apollo family have long been champions of UK clinical expertise through their partnership with UK companies. It's something that the UK government feels very strongly about, and we're really grateful to all of you at Apollo for your continued collaboration and support. We look forward to continuing to work with you to boost standards of healthcare in both the UK and India and to share expertise and knowledge between our two countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I please welcome Mr. Karthik Reddy to join us on stage as we felicitate the Deputy British High Commissioner of Chennai. Ms. Halima Holland, if I may invite you back on stage. May I please invite Mr. Richard Mitchell to take over the occasion. Thank you, Ms. Holland.
So good morning, namaste, and happy Founders Day. My name is Richard. I'm the Chief Executive of the University Hospitals of Leicester, and it's an honour to be here today representing the NHS. I'm delighted to visit Chennai for the second time in a little over 12 months. It's an honour to be here for the Chairman's birthday. The Indo-UK Health Alliance is of huge importance to me in the NHS. It is a mutually beneficial relationship. As we've heard, we can learn from each other to strengthen our joint education, research and service programme. I really enjoyed my experience in India last year and I learnt lots. I made friends for life and I was keen to return at the earliest opportunity. I have the utmost respect for the world-class healthcare that Apollo provides, and it's a privilege to be part of the partnership between Apollo, Bapio Training Academy, the University Hospitals of Leicester and the University of Leicester. At the University Hospitals of Leicester and our associated hospitals, we look forward to welcoming Apollo trainees to our organisations. Having met many of your trainees, I know how talented they are. And you have my word, Chairman, I will make sure that your trainees are made as welcome in the NHS family as you have made me feel in the Apollo family and in India. Thank you all so much for your friendship and partnership on this special day. It is clear to me that India is already the global healthcare destination, and I'm full of hope and optimism about our joint future. Happy Founders Day.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Thank you so very much. May I now invite the Director of Medical Oncology, Apollo Hospitals, Dr. T. Raja, to join us on stage. We're looking forward to hearing you take us down memory lane. Tell us a few stories that we may haven't heard about the chairman just yet. I also believe you have a few tricks up your sleeve. We look forward to seeing all of it here.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to felicitate our chairman on behalf of everyone. It's not easy to felicitate someone who is one of the most felicitated. So I thought I'll share my thoughts and share what I learned and what we learned over the past few years looking at him. In 1983, when the Apollo Hospitals was started, we learned about chairman's mission that he wanted to bring affordable health care to every individual. In 1993, when he started the first corporate cancer hospital in the country, we learned about his vision to bring a revolution in cancer care in India. And 30 years ago, I was fortunate to join the cancer hospital in Chennai. And I learned that his vision to revolutionize cancer care in India. 28 years ago, there was an opportunity. I had one of my papers accepted in one of the international conferences. So I took that paper. It was titled as BMT Experience in Apollo in India. I took that paper and went and met chairman. I thought I'll show him that there is a paper in international conference. He was very kind and generous, and he wrote on the paper with a green pen saying that to grant $500. So I learned about his generosity to young junior doctors that day. 20 years ago, one of my patients went to Houston to get the PET CT scan done. At that time, there was no PET CT scan in India. So I took those scans and went and met him. And I told him, sir, this is one of an emerging technology and it's very important for future of our patients. So he looked at it and he said, okay, doctor, I'll look into it. And the next day, the top executives of the hospital were in my room. And in the next 6 months, we had the first PET CT scan installed in India. So I learned about his love for technology on that day. 10 years ago, we had the first Apollo Cancer Conclave in Chennai. So I requested him, Chairman, can we have some very good chief guest for us? And he said, don't worry. And he got us President Abdul Kalam. Not only President Abdul Kalam, he also got us Sadhguru. And Sadhguru gave an amazing speech on that day. So I learned about his love for science and love for spirituality. 9 years ago, he called us and said that can we give a comprehensive cancer screening program for his village Aragunta and for his home district Chittoor. So we worked on this cancer screening program. So on that day, we learned about his love for his native place and his native district. But then he converted that into a Apollo Health University in Chittoor, and we learned about his love for his home district. And 5 years ago, when COVID struck us, everyone was petrified, and many of us did not want to come to the hospital. But every day, chairman was there, inspiring all of us. And that day, we learnt about his courage and leadership, and how to face adversities. Two years ago, we had our first CAR-T patients getting discharged. So I went and told him, just to inform him that we are discharging our patient. He said, no, I'll come there. And he was on the day of the discharge of that patient. So on that day, I learned how he loves every patient and how he cherishes the achievement of success of every patient. He loves to be with his hospital staff. He loves to be surrounded by his hospital staff, doctors, nurses. He wants to be with them all the time. He seems to remember every one of them, every one of their name. I don't know how he remembers all of that. So, but that's his capacity. And 3 weeks ago, I went and met him in his sunny side room. At that time, he narrated to me about in the meeting that he had with the Prime Minister of India. On that day, he discussed about what he discussed with the Prime Minister of India. He told about the visa issues, and he told about the Heal in India program and childlike enthusiasm. He showed the entire album of his meeting with the Prime Minister. So I learned that the time does not diminish his enthusiasm. That's what I learned. And when I look at his photograph from 1972, this is what I think. He was at that time thinking that through Apollo, he would not only try to heal India and heal in India, he would also try to heal the world. That was his ambition. Now I think that's what he wanted to do. I think the Indian government's Heal in India program is inspired by his vision, and that's why he's called us the healer of the country. And the vision is because he is the healer of the country, and he is here with us. Thank you, Chairman, for being with us, inspiring us, and uh, happy birthday to you, sir. And we all love you, sir. Actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that the chairman's vision of bringing global healthcare to India has been realized, and his next vision is to take not just the Indian standard of healthcare, but the Apollo standard of healthcare to the globe. So, can I get you all to please give our beloved chairman a huge round of applause? It is now my privilege to welcome on stage to address all of you what promises to be one of the biannual inspiring address that we all look forward to hearing from Dr. Pratap Reddy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your champion, the champion of Indian healthcare. Welcome, sir.
I think this is what brought us together to do something that can make a difference in other person's health, happiness, which is from day one, this is what we wanted. We wanted to heal people so that they can be healthy and happy. But what you have done is outstanding. The 100,000 odd family members of Apollo, I give you my compliments for the super things that you have done all your life. Never imagined that this can happen. Nobody believed. I still recollect when Dani Der Singh was cutting the ribbon there were a few people here saying Dr. Reddy is a very clever fellow. He has built this not for a hospital but for a four-star hotel. I said, you are mistaken. It is not four-star. It's going to be a seven-star hospital. This was in 1983. This is what you have all done. This is what you have done in the last 41 odd years to bring together your compassion, your care, and that love that put together that made a significant impact with a tremendous clinical excellence for our doctors, our nurses, our supporting staff, each one of you have played something which was extraordinary. Because from day one, no one believed that anything like this can ever be done. I still recollect when I bought a CT scan, first CT scan in the country, they all called me a fool. Why are you wasting so much money? Today, there are how many? Over 2,000 CT scans. Similarly, any equipment you take, whatever we have bought, cath labs, there are about 500, 600 cath labs in the country. We bought proton for this part of the world. UK didn't have, India didn't have, Singapore didn't have, Australia didn't have, Southeast Asia, and we bought the. Now, then again, 4 or 5 other protons, and we are putting 2 more protons in the country. So I think this is what you have done. I have not done it. I have not done it. I have done it because you asked for it. You said we are capable and the patient needs it. Ultimately, our entire goal was one. What can we do for the patient? So this is where I think I'm very, very happy. I'm also particularly happy today because we have some distinguished guests from here, from IFC. I still recollect the number of times I visited IFC and our association with IFC, first in Sri Lanka, then Bangladesh, now in the clinics. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for coming and my good wishes for your team. And of course, the world's leading education institution, Leicester, is represented by and it's not just represented, they have collaborated with us to make something which is going to make a very significant difference for number of not just the doctors, nurses, the paramedics, this other specialists, and work together to see how can we make a difference in delivery of healthcare. What difference can we make in other person's life? I think this is where I'm truly grateful to all of you to be with us today. For my friend from Bapio is a very dear friend of mine from our ages. I'm happy we have got Bapio. We have got GAPIO, Global Association of Indians of Origin. All of us work together to exchange information and see what can we give each other, how can we make a difference in improving the health delivery in their place from and what they can give to us. So I think it's a very significant step that BAPO chairman is with us today. But I must say, as I said, from day one, my wish was very simple. Whatever patient needs, we need to do it. And our doctors were always ready. I still recollect the first few batch of doctors that came, who are stalwarts. Dr. Girnath, Dr. Mani, I can do Dr. Gajraj. Each one of them are stalwarts. What we have now built is 100,000 people. Is out of the 850 people whom I addressed 2 days before the hospital was reopened. Today, each one of you have got that spirit in you, which is the strength, which we say, what I can't use a word stronger than saying that your love for what you do is something phenomenal, because that is what made what we are today. We're in the journey. Our journey has just started because with the new two words they've added. Previously, we said we want to heal people. Today, they've added 2 other words: health and happiness. This is where I think it's going to make a very significant difference in the manner in which you do things. I said we've already seen for many times Apollo was represented in almost all societies anywhere in the world. Our publications and our innovations were very clear. I'm thankful to all of them, but I'm most importantly I thank your families, because they withstood your work here, not just that 8 hours. You work for the patient, irrespective of the time. So I'm grateful for all your relatives. But I must say a word, not a word. from my heart I must speak about our Prime Minister. I wrote a letter. Somebody said, how can you write a letter like this, asking him, saying, can India become global healthcare destination? Because we had not just Apollo 74 hospital. There are another 300 good hospitals in the country who are giving excellence in care. I said, now we are ready to treat, we are ready treating 150 country people. I said, why can't we make this so that people who need help of the type that we are delivering excellence in care, but tremendous cost benefit, and I call it 4 C's: the clinical excellence, care and compassion, which you can't buy with a juice box or a dollar, and finally the cost benefit. For these 4 things, I think India can occupy that place. That's one. The second thing, as you know, there are two biggest challenge that the healthcare has is so-called the NCDs. It was in 2016 or 17 when IMF first announced saying there are going to be 4 or 5 major diseases which is going to impact the health of the world: the heart attacks, the strokes, cancer, diabetes, infections. Now we added 2 more to that: obesity and mental illness. All these 7, IMF estimated that the world will spend $40 trillion and India will $4 trillion. Where can we afford that money? Even if you can afford that money, 80% of the deaths are going to be from NCD. This is why we took very strongly and said, let us now enforce ourselves and say, what can we do to take this challenge? And this is where I think I admire all the people who participated in the program called the Pro Health. It was first in 1974, when I came back from US. I saw 8 young people with heart attacks. So I said, whatever the Framingham study says that heart attacks occur above 60 was not true in these people. So when I mentioned it to American Cardiology, they said Indians don't know their date of birth. I said, don't be foolish. They not only know the date of birth, they know the start on which they are born. But it was in 81 when 3 physicians didn't get up from their duty rooms. All 3 were Indians. Then the whole world woke up, and they blamed, next to airport, they eat all coconut oil. Indians and Pakistani. They said coconut oil, and then they blamed coconut oil. I said Keralites don't get an increased heart rate, but now we know. At least they approved, saying that there was a famine about 3 centuries ago, which has altered the gene of people. So I think what we need to do is to not only take the good lessons from the Framingham study, we are now starting a new study for Asian population. Started the other day. I'm happy our guests from Leicester were there. We started that study from that day to see what are our normals, what are our risk factors for these people, and how can we eliminate the risk factors so they don't have this severity of the disease. So NCD, which is a big threat, 1 in 4 people get affected with non-communicable diseases. And who dies? Young patient with a heart attack. I still recollect one incident. One young man who was about to get married, he and his wife went to invite a few friends, and he felt the chest pain. I had the pain. He went to the next door doctor. The doctor said, "I got a heart attack." He could have called for an ambulance. Unfortunately, he came in his car, but by the time he reached the hospital, he was no more. So I think this is what's happening, and this is where our work is going to be against the NCDs. Similarly, with the strokes, we've got brilliant people for caring and curing. The heart attacks. I remember when I had one, within 12 minutes I was in the cath lab and I was free after 12 years ago. So this is the capability that we have. But I think what we need to see, how can we work to bring the awareness of health in people? So our next goal with the 2 H's, health, happiness, will be most importantly, how can we do this prevention of non-communicable diseases. We can, and we have done over 28 million, 23 million health checkups, and the previous CEO, Satya, has now made it as a pro health, and now the record that we have done is good enough for 10 years, with including a whole body MRI and all of these, I think. And the risk factors for these various NCDs are known. If you prevent the risk factors, you prevent the deaths from NCDs. So I think we have a major thing that we are doing this year. Of course, we must glorify and say, feel very happy, and congrats to all of you for the wonderful, wonderful things that you have done in all the 41 years of Apollo. But I think we have another beginning to make a significant impact for in the home of people. Because when you lose a young man with a heart attack or with a stroke, or somebody develops a cancer, is a death sentence. Today, it's not a death sentence. Cancer is curable. Cancer is curable. So this is the thing where we had 3 conferences scaring about the cancer. Now today, assurance of cancer, we had a conference saying that these are the factors that you can do. I think this is where the research and innovation that you are all doing, and our association with Microsoft, and all of this will make a significant impact in our path for the next few years. Because challenges will come, but we must know we are now brave enough soldiers to take the challenge and to come and make people healthy, happy at home. I think these 3 things which I would like to say, and I want to thank each and every one of you for the wonderful work that you have done. I can go on praising my doctors for the, many things, and the sisters who have supported, gone beyond their work. I remember one day when I came, one sister went to the critical care unit. It was almost 10:30. That nurse was supposed to have left at 8 o'clock. She didn't leave at 10:30, she said, because my patient is still not stabilized. So that spirit and the supporting staff, each one of you, is wonderful. But I must also thank the people who sang Apollo. Hearty congratulations. Normally they are there, I congratulate them for first, I shake hands with them. But I think that's very important. That's the spirit that gives us saying, we are Apollo team, and we will do it, and we will do it not for ourselves, we'll do it for the society, and we'll do it for the nation, and now we'll say we'll do it for the world. Will you all agree that you'll channel the disease pattern in the world? I love you all. I love you all. God bless.
Thank you to our chairman. Thank you so very much. I love how he inspires so much respect in all of you. And every time you're all standing up, with that lovely thoughtful gesture. Chairman mentioned in his speech recognizing the partnership with IHC. I believe we have Mr. Adam Sack, the director at Apollo Health and Lifestyle, who's here with us. And we just wanted to say thank you for being here. It's been a lovely 7+ years of a partnership. Thank you once again. May now invite Dr. Arun Pranat, Senior Consultant Orthopedic Surgeon, Apollo Main Hospital. Please join us on stage for the vote of thanks.
Yeah, namaste everyone. Today we can confidently say that world-class healthcare is now available to every Indian who is there. So This is the day where the ball was set rolling, and this is the place where the dream took shape. So I am really privileged to be here, not only as a doctor, but as a representative of millions and crores of patients whose lives have been touched by Apollo, as well as and less underappreciated, as just chairman said, about a lack of healthcare workers whose lives have been made better by Apollo, right from the doyens of healthcare who throng the conference halls to the remotest places where even our information centers work, and their lives are also touched by Apollo. So I sincerely thank Chairman and Mrs. Chairman for having made all this possible. I thank Ms. Preeta Reddy, Mrs. Sunita Reddy, Ms. Sangeeta Reddy, and Ms. Shobana for their able support and for having taken the organization to unscaled heights with their experience over the last 20 or so years. I thank one and all who've been here for the management for having made this function possible. And a final thank you to Ms. Sinduri Reddy for putting together this wonderful show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. With that, I want to remind all of our Apollo members to please join the evening celebrations that begin at 3 p.m. at Kamarajara. For those of you who can't join us in person, we invite you to be a part of the celebrations virtually. A QR code has been provided. Don't forget to scan that and join us and celebrate along with us this evening. All of our unit heads are requested to stay tuned for Chairman's interaction with you via a separate Zoom call. Please bear with us for 5 minutes while we facilitate that. For everyone else, thank you so very much for joining us here for another Founders Day celebration. While you're busy caring for the health and the lives of the millions of people who walk in through the Apollos hospitals across the country every single day, don't forget to take care of yourself. Your health and happiness means the world to us as well. We want to thank Chairman, Mrs. Chairman, and the family for joining us here for Founders Day celebrations. En route to the office, I'd like to invite Chairman and our Managing Director, Ms. Sunita Reddy, to please unveil the new OMR Hospital's prototype. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to please make a little bit of room for our beloved chairman in the aisle so that he may proceed to unveil the prototype of the OMR hospital. I know the chairman is just as eager to greet you as you are to greet him. But if I may request you all to please make a little bit of way for our beloved chairman.
Without having